Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to another live trading session. All right, I wanted to make sure that the sound is all okay, and indeed, it's all right. I have a different setup, so I wanted to double check. Good morning, everyone. All right, I wanted to make sure that the sound. Good morning. All right. Well, should we give it, I don't know, 1-2 minutes for everyone to hop up? I see people are still joining. We can make a little review of the trades that we had. And then we can actually start the work. And also, the only token of appreciation that I'm asking is go and comment. Because it helps a lot with the algo. I know algo is pushing a lot of shit out there. It's pushing lots of bad stuff, but let me tell you something. You are making the difference. So you are basically making the difference between what's the algo pushing. So if you just go and comment, because that's what it's weighting a lot. Yeah, just put a comment. You are ugly. I like your stream. I don't like your stream. That's the only thing that I'm asking, please. Go and put a comment on that post. All right? Because the algo will help a lot. And also you can put your chart request, because I will take the request from that thread. But yeah, I'm encouraging the idea to leave a comment. It helps a lot. All right. So, well, let's start slowly with what we did the past 24 hours. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. It was quite a good trading session. The last 24 hours, 48 hours actually, because we took some trades since Sunday. So we had this short, which we played out yesterday on ES. It took perfectly to take profit, 3.23. Risk to reward. But actually, it was slightly lower because I made the risk free, so it's about 2.6. I always highlight the fact that if you made the risk free, well, put it through PNL, because that's it was about a 2.6 or something like 2.3. Then we took this one, the same setup on Nasdaq yesterday with the DR, and actually I'll try to hunt the same setup today. I need the sessions. Okay. We are inside the Asia session. Let's see here. Same stuff, compressing inside Asia. I'll try to hunt exactly the same setup today, because I made about 4R yesterday, and I think we can put some risk on the table from the profit which we made yesterday, and it's not a bad idea, right? Well, thank you. I see lots of comments going on. Thank you. Thank you. You're ugly. Yeah, that's what I need. I need you to humble me. I don't need to kiss my bump. I am the worst, and I need to stick like that. I leave the best spots for the big boys. All right. Last night, it was about 23:00 a.m. in the morning, or 1 in the morning a.m. 01. I was staying on Discord and actually even on Twitter, and I said, man, I absolutely need to catch this trade, because otherwise my beloved members, motherfuckers who are trading in the Asia session, they will take the trade without me. And I was even discussing with Paul, you'll stay late and you will wake up in the morning with a nice PNL and you'll tell me, look, Stefan, look what trade I took. And it was exactly the case like I was thinking. Um, Yesterday, on this move up, I highlighted the fact that uh, on the whole move up, what was happening here? So we had longs chasing. So we had longs chasing to the upside, like perpetual new longs opening, while the spot was actually selling. So a lot of people were actually taking profits on this move up from the spot positions. And I said, okay, that's something fishy. But I didn't have a structure. So even though I had this big decorrelation between spot and perps, the CVD was looking like shit on Ethereum. Um, at that moment in time, I didn't have the proper structure. So I said, okay, go with the shark here. And actually, let's wait for the first M on the other side of the trend line so I can add to my winning positions. Yeah. But honestly, I did waited a lot until the breakdown happened at 4 a.m. I did had some alarms. I woke up a bit at 4 a.m. and I added a bit to my winning position here. Then I went back to sleep. And honestly, I'm pissed off on the fact that I took profits because I was a bit tired and that's why I took profits. I was planning to keep the short until here where I will start hunting longs. This is the point where I'm starting to hunt longs. So I mistakenly, let's say, I took the whole profits from the trade. But that's not a problem because you know me. There are so many ways in which you can skin a cat. All right. So I'll have lots of other ways to skin a cat and take a trade and benefit of the move to the downside. So this one, it's already played out. All right. The next trade which I took, I was like, okay, let's actually post it for everyone. Don't skip my cat. And what I saw here, I was even speaking with the guys in the VIP. I don't want to miss this trade, yeah. And I said, okay, it is not on the other side of the trend line completely, this M dot, but I will take this M because I like the window of risk. It was a really nice trade. And I said, okay, I will take it. And there we go. I managed to take this short last night. And going all together, Bitcoin, Ethereum short, Nasdaq short here, and ES short, I made about 4.8%, 5% in less than 48 hours from my portfolio, which it's absolutely huge for me. I don't know, if you ask a Moonboy, you might say, well, 4% I make in one trade. Well, good luck with your risk because a lot of people are just risking like 5% of their portfolio. And what they're doing, it's actually they have trades like this. You cannot even tell me you're a trader when you trade like this. You give your trade a window of risk of uh, like 3 times higher than reward, and you actually think you're a trader. No, that's not trading. Okay, so guys and girls, all the requests are only taken based on commenting or leaving a comment to this post. And now let's start the TA. The last time I'm asking, please go and leave a comment, like and retweet that post, because I see we are about 120 people here and there are only 30 likes and 20 comments. Please, that's the only token of appreciation which I'm asking. Go, leave a like, comment, and retweet, please. That's the only thing that I'm asking from you. The only token of appreciation that I'm asking is to leave a comment there and put your request on that area. All right, now let's start. Let's start with weekly, and let's start with Bitcoin and so on. I think I made so many analysis here, so many points of potential charts that I'm looking at. So the first chart, which I was looking for an initial bounce, it's this channel, which basically it's a valid channel because we take the previous all-time high, we take the current all-time high, we take the lows here. You can actually even take the lowest low, but like the previous all-time low. Yeah, all-time high, all-time low, higher high. So basically we are to a pivot point, I'd call it. We are in quite a good value area for a bounce, but be careful because I'm on weekly. And I'm really interested in this 63,000 point. Yeah, 63.2. Now, I will be careful with 79,000 because that's a clear resistance. And if we don't get a pump this week, it's Tuesday. If we don't get a pump this week, sorry, until 79,000. So if this ugly candle, which is uglier than me, doesn't give us a pump until here, then what will happen? It's actually we'll close another fair value gap, and it will confirm that the price will be trading inside this previous value area from 2024. I already have this chart drawn up here. 1 second. Because I do know that I posted it, but man, I have so many charts and analysis done. Sorry. I need to check on Discord. But actually, let's do it from scratch. So the point is that if the candle on this week doesn't give us a pump into 79,000, then most likely we will confirm that we are back inside the value area from April 2024 range. And guess what? Well, I don't want to say that we are quite good at trading ranges, but we are kind of retards and we do trade ranges quite profitable. I find trading ranges very, very, very profitable. So I did a TA on Bitcoin USDT P. Bitcoin USDT P. It should be here. Ah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So this is what I was pointing out on a previous post, which I did on Twitter. So if we are not closing above March 2024 value area, most likely we will be trading inside this range. And what you want to do, it's actually go with value area high, value area low, and you will see that the price will be range bound into that point. And it will be quite easy, honestly, to trade it from this point in time. Then what I'm expecting indeed, I was having a squiggly line here, is that once we confirm that we are back inside the range, I expect the price to tap the lows of the range here at 55,000 or even a bit lower. Yeah. Now, if we zoom in a little bit, you will see that on daily we have, I need to delete my shorts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections. So we have 5 rejections on daily time frame, meaning that the price had did tried to close above this area, but proved that it has lots of supply in this area. Then if you ask me, well, what that means? Well, most likely means that the price will try to seek liquidity. And the first liquidity point will be Monday low and Saturday low. So 68,000 and 67,000. But then I'll ask you this. Do you see the price being so strong? Do you see the price being so strong that it bounces from 38.2 fib? Usually you go with the 38.2 if you are in a bull market scenario. I'm not calling bull or bear, though I'm trying to create context and make everyone understand what I'm saying, is that usually you get the bounces from the 38.2 only in environments where bulls are in control. So if the bulls are not in control actually, and we go with a deeper retracement, then I'm expecting 64,000.6 to 62,000.5. And from that point, we can actually refine our entries where we can look for longs. Right? Now, if we go with a candle body low on daily, candle body low for trade location, it's a principle that I also learned, and also PJ learned on his turn. I learned from PJ. It's exactly at 78.6. All right, that's pretty nice. I have some confluences there. Not bad, not great, not terrible. Then I see that there's a lot of action, key horizontals happening here at 64,000.8 because initially we had support, resistance. Let's go on 1 hour and see what the heck do we have there. I like this inverse FEG that starts at 65. I like it a lot. But if we go and look deeper, we see we have a flat bottom at 63,000. And even if we are going a bit with the replay here, and we go 15 minutes chart, you will see that on 50 minutes chart and on 30 minutes chart, there you go. We have a big inverse FEG here, untapped FEG. This would be my highest. Okay. Like high probability area for a bounce. And now we can zoom out because I don't think that zone was retested. No, it wasn't retested. All right. And now we are left with, come on, all right. I don't like this one. I want to be greedier. So I'll be left with that 63,000, which if we go with the GP, actually go with a sweet spot, 706, you can see actually falls pretty close to that sweet spot area. So this is my area where I'm interested. Also, what I was looking at, I think I wanted something like this. I was looking also at this channel. Which would also fall pretty good at the channel lows. Yesterday, I did posted the fact that once we stop from a dump, so once the price is done with dumping, I'm expecting something like this. It's a range game, range play, all right? And you can see, initial short, I changed absolutely nothing. It's exactly like the one that I posted even on Twitter I posted. And I explained, after the price is dumping aggressively, we had a 20,000 dump in less than 24 to 48 hours. We will start to range. And it's actually insanely profitable. if you know how to trade the range, it's insanely profitable. I have to tell you, the best periods to make money are in the ranges. And if you don't know how to trade the ranges, I'm going to tell you, you are missing a big time. You are missing big time. And what is actually happening in the ranges is that most of the people will target unrealistic breakouts to the upside and to the downside, ending up as liquidity pools. So whenever you see that the price will say, okay, we're breaking out, and you'll see the Twitter going up mad, man, we are breaking out. Look at it, 74,000 is breaking out. Well, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? And usually it goes back, tap the equilibrium. Maybe we have a slight bounce from the equilibrium zone and then goes lower. So just be careful with uh, who you're following and how it affects your trading, right? I don't say follow me or Paul. No, I am stupid. I'm really stupid and retarded, honestly. And you can find way better than me, but be careful when you're trading. Who are you listening to? So here I had the initial short. I took another short here. And honestly, I was looking at this 38.6 to be retested yesterday. So we have this 38.6, this fib level, which is right at the Saturday low. What that means? Well, you can see that the market makers, they are building liquidity already. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Why? Because I do think that they are trying to trap a lot of longs here. A lot of people are actually chasing longs, like I saw on this move to the upside yesterday. And they are trying to aim for breakouts. And what will happen is actually, okay, let's say that we make another 61.8 GP retest, and this area will not hold anymore. I was expecting it to be retested yesterday and to hold, but now, honestly, I don't expect it to hold anymore, just 67,000. So I'll look for a deeper retracement into 64.7, something like that. I'll keep part of my shorts. If you don't have a plan and you don't know how to do this, I suggest you to learn how to manage trades. Trade management, it's huge, and barely, no, I didn't saw anyone speak about it. I didn't saw anyone speaking about how to hold your profits from the shorts in case that you are going long. And if the long goes busted, the short will pay for the long stop loss. And actually you'll make more profits. It's a more complex trade management technique, which we are teaching, but I mean, there are people that they don't know what a Fibonacci is, and it's quite hard to teach them trade management and some sort of advanced market structure while they don't know what a Fib is. Man, I'm ranting too much this morning. I'm sorry. I bet PJ is like, come on, stop ranting. All right. Let's go back to our ships. So I said there are multiple ways to skin a cat. Try to hide your cats, guys, because I'll try to skin some cats today. All right. So I do think, let's go 50 minutes. Yeah. So this one, let's say it's played out already. I'm going to look for another trade. I'm going to look for another setup around here. Okay, let's check something like this. Go 5 minutes, see what we have. So We are still inside the Asia range. We are below the weekly open. We are below the daily open, so bias it's short. We are above the previous day low, so I'm not interested in absolutely anything right now. I'm not interested in anything. I don't know if I see a previous day low, but I also need the time because you see now we are a bit too late. We are a bit too late to the party on chasing a short. And for taking a long, I don't see the reasoning why, because we are above the Asia low, we are above the New York AM and the London previous sessions, and we are above the previous day low, Monday low. So I see no reasoning why I should chase around here. And I bet there's a lot of people chasing this area. I would try to short again. Maybe another sweep of Asia high at 78.6 again if I get the opportunity for a shark. Let's see what ES has. Nasdaq, nothing. You have a clear indication that it might want higher. You can see here some demand formed. We might go for the Monday high. Yeah. Let's see the risk to reward. I might take this trade. If I don't have at least a 2 to 1, nah. 1.9, 1.94. 2.81. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. 1 second, let me post it. On the VIP, long DS. All right. Okay. I took this little long here. Let me check Nasdaq. Maybe this one is looking better. Actually, it's looking worse. It's fucking around with the quarter open and yearly open. I don't like that. Well, yes, it's way above daily open, reclaimed with the candle body close confirmation. We have this gap and inverse FEG taken as support. So I think it's looking a bit better. Nasdaq, it's very noisy here. So no. Okay, I'll remain with that long. All right. Sorry, I'm all over the place this morning. Damn it. I can't... keep the plan clean. Okay, so... little recap on Bitcoin. I'm going to play the range. I'm going to try along at 64,000. Then if we are breaking down again, short the golden pocket, and then long again at the shark level. This is my plan. Now on high time frame, going on a weekly, daily time frame, as I mentioned earlier, I'm expecting this area to have a little bounce. And if we are closing inside this value area, I'm expecting to play the range game. Yeah, if we are closing below this March 2024 high, then most likely we are playing this range. 72,000 to 53,000 range. Someone asked me, what's the benefit of using referrals? We are not using referrals. We don't allow referrals. We are not making money from skinning our community of referrals. So no, referrals are not allowed. We don't push referrals. Are not allowed, not even from us. That's what I'm mentioning. Yeah. Not me, not even me or PJ. We are not shilling ever referrals. And if you saw on my Twitter, we are pushing back any referral request from exchanges. Okay, Ethereum. I took this 78.6 last night, this shark. It was at the channel highs. And also we had this anchored VWAP from this downtrend. Now we took Monday low, and I didn't took the long. I didn't took the long at the Monday low. I don't like it. Let me get this one a little bit here. I honestly don't like the structure. We had a very violent sort of B equals CD here to the downside. We might have W, but I don't know. I just don't like the structure. I'd have to wait. Maybe it's one try to up too much here. For Ethereum, I'm waiting for this 1.8 area where I will mainly look for longs. And if we push again, even into 2.2K, I will aim to short again this area. My Aster long, it's in good profits. We long the 0.5 reclaim here. Now, I don't know, people were asking to ape the long here at 0.6. Guys, I'm not like that. I know that I don't. It's one thing to have a 5.5 R long, and it's another thing to have a 1.77. So I absolutely encourage this kind of chasing. Next bus always comes, at least in my community. You'll always have a next bus. I think I spoke a lot about others already and total tree and stuff like that. I highlighted this range lows on total tree. Sorry. Even from us, that on my Twitter. Okay. Okay, I saw. Well, let me 1 second. I saw now. Should be solved. Thank you for telling me that. It should be solved now. All right, let's also take some chart requests. I don't know why that happened. Maybe I have to lower anything on the settings. but I'll double check it. Thank you for letting me know. I'll go and take some requests now on some shitcoins. Regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum, as I said earlier, yeah, I'll try to play level by level. I won't try to target too high or too low. I'll just play level by level, focus on low time frame trades. I don't think it's the moment to be a hero in the order books and have unrealistic targets. All right. Try to make clear plans and keep it to trading. All right. So I'm highlighting this aspect. Try to keep it to trading. If you don't know how to trade, I think it's quite a good period to learn. But don't try to have unrealistic targets in the next weeks. As you saw, Dusk, for example, or other trades which we took, I made a 2-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1 R, and I'm out. I'm not trying to have unrealistic targets. I'm always booking the partials. All right. Good. Okay, let's look at some shitcoins. Dogecoin. Well, Dogecoin, as you can see here, on Dogecoin,